Okay, first of all, we can choose the rotate rectangle and click from this corner, and we can type around 17 meter, enter, and move it to the behind the cursor. We have to move it to cursor to the behind around 12 meter in here. Okay, and then now we can make the another rectangle in here. We can make another rectangle. Then we can push it up 1 meter, enter, and double click and make component in here and just create. Now we can select move type control and place to this position. Then we can move 4 meter. Then we can move again and move again and also move again in here. We can type so it has 4 story in here, but it doesn't finish. It not just finished. We have to complete with another column system. So the column dimension is around 700 and also 700 millimeter. So but you have to discuss with your structural engineer specialist in here. We have to move and type 3/ another in here, and we can select the column and select a move. Okay, place to the position. Sorry, we have to move tab control, place to this position, and then we can select about the column in here and select a move tab control and okay, and place to this position in here. Nice. Okay, so this is about the basic shape of this building, but we have to extend around 500 millimeter in here, and we can make just a little bit thickness in here. We have made the little bit thickness around 200 millimeter in here, and I think it's done. Okay, this is the basic structural system anyway, and then now we can select the rectangle in here. We can select the rectangle and select the rectangle in here, and okay, we can erase some additional line, and then we can push it down. We can push it down until the position in here. Okay, then we can push it up again around 3 meter for the parapet or safety system. Okay, then we can erase some unnecessary line over there in here. Okay, now we can we can select move tab control and place this position. Then we can type 6/ and enter in here, and we can select move tab control and place this position. Then we can type 10/ and enter in here. Okay, then we can select move tab control and press this position. Then we can type 3/ and enter in here. Okay, and then we can select move tab control. We can type 3/ and enter in here, and also this one we can place, and then we can type 3/ and enter in here. Okay, then we can select move tab control, place at this position. Then we can type 6/ and enter in here. Okay, then we can select move tab control and place this position. Then we can type 8/ and enter in here. So it will be divided automatically in here. Okay, then we can select all and select extension lattice maker, and then we can select okay, it is you can select this glass and select this gray. It's enough. Then just wait for several times, because it takes time to analyze and execution of our request to make the panels in here. So it will be takes time, and then it is done. We have the curtain wall panel in here, but don't forget to triple click and offset it inside. We can type 100 millimeter, and then we can push it until to the limit in here. Okay, and then okay, maybe we can make additional building in here for services or maintenance over there. In here we can make group in here. Okay, then now we can make the line in here and make the line in here. Okay, we can offset it inside. Can triple click make group. Okay, we can erase, and then we can erase. Okay, so we can make the glazing in here. Okay, and it's for the basic building. It's done. Then now we can make the another variation of this building. we can make the variation of this building in this position, for example. Then we can push it to the front just a little bit in here, make group. We can triple click and make group, and we can push it to the another side in here, okay, to make it more realistic. Okay, now we can select the curve. Okay, we can select the curve and push it to the behind. Okay, now we can assign the materials with using the another materials in here, like a gray color in here, and we can make the accent color with this one. We can make the accent color with this one. And okay, now we can add the line in here. We can make the line and also the line. Okay, we can select a move tab control and place to this position. Then we can type / and enter in here. Okay, select a move. Okay, and we can divide again about the coloring. Okay. Okay, now we can make the landscaping system in here. We can use the freehand to make landscaping, free landscaping, but still natural. So we can put the tree on the appropriate position of it. Okay, and then now we can assign about the shadow. We can set up about the shadow, and I think it's done. Okay, or we can make more vertical system in here. Vertical shading, we can make the vertical shading. Okay, we can make vertical shading in here. Push it to the front, make group, make component, create. You can select move tab control and place this position. Then we can type 20 / and enter in here. So this is the vertical shading. And okay, maybe we can add more of vertical shading in this side anyway. Okay, this is the vertical shading. Okay, I think it's enough. Then we can activate the body shadow. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope it will be a lot of benefit to all of you, and just wait for my next commercial building tutorial and also facade. Thank you guys. Okay, so this is the perspective. And this is the aerial view of the commercial building. So you can explore and also improve about the secondary skin facade in here, and you can also improve about the aluminum composite panel in here. So you can also learn about making the curved panel system in here, and so you can learn about the making appropriate flooring in here, and canopy, and some landscape design in here. I think if you have a lot of exercise, so you can make the you can improve your skill to make the 3D modeling. So, or you can improve about the interior design about this commercial building. So it will be a great portfolio of your 3D models or rendering. Okay, thank you for watching, and just wait for my next tutorial. Thank you.